folks, main man like Lance Roar. Boros Energy, what is this? We'll see how it does. Like I said, my name's Lance Roar. My screen name is Major Riot. That's Major _ Riot _. That is my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTGA, and Twitter. So watch this live on Twitch. Consider following. Watch this on YouTube. Please consider subscribing. This video a thumbs up. And you can also follow me on Twitter for reasons unknown. That's right. Follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. Or subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay. Do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, and even sometimes joy. I always have a disclaimer though, just in case. I am not responsible for a sudden increased top deck only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard cards. If that starts happening to you, it has nothing to do with me. Just gotta put that out there right now. But as you can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. Although to watch my videos, you would never know that. And when I do play Magic the Gathering, I tend to play whatever the RCQ season is. Currently, we're still in Pioneer, but I don't have any RCQ events to go to as far as I know this weekend. I'm packed this weekend because it's my wife's birthday. So I'm going to take Magic the Gathering off this weekend, even if somehow she gives me the okay to go. Just spend time with her, right? I mean, her and the kids. And it's her weekend, so I'll do whatever she wants. I mean, if she tells me I have to go to an RCQ, I'm sure I can find one. Hey, Maneuver, yeah, new cards indeed. Hope you're doing well down there in Florida. Yeah, so anyways, guys, go try this out. Let's take a look at the weather, and it is hot as hell. For at least us Washingtonians. Weather for Raven Oak conditions are sunny with a temperature of 92 degrees. The wind is blowing from the north-northwest at 4 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 24%. So yeah, really warm for us. It's going to be a little bit warmer tomorrow, and then it just starts cooling down. So tomorrow's the super hot day. I think it's going to be a couple more degrees. Currently in the room, and it's 82. I expect by the end of this video to be about 87. Because I'm in here and the door's closed. I do have my fan going, so if you hear a slight whirring noise, you shouldn't, because I've got settings on the thing. Yeah, it was. It was in the. We had a high of like 59 like 3 weeks ago, something like that. We only starts getting warm in Washington, Western Washington, in about around 4th of July. That's when it starts getting hot. And then it'll dip down to like the mid 70s by the end of the week. I think it was just normal. Our normal highs are like 75 to like 85. You know, it gets above 85, people start panicking here in this state. I mean, we're like, oh my God. It's hell on earth. Let's take a look here. We are still 56 followers on Twitter. We're still 354 followers on Twitch. We did go up 1 subscriber on YouTube. We're now at 613. So thank you guys very, very much there. And of course, you know what I gotta do. Shouts to all 56 followers on Twitter. Shouts to all 354 followers on Twitch. Shouts to all 613 subscribers on YouTube. And of course, a massive shout out to all 3 of my Twitch subscribers. There's a little bit of my what else can I say? So giving me a little bit of their hard-earned money is very trying and dangerous times. I really appreciate it. It's going way above beyond the Call of Duty, obviously. You can spend that money anywhere else, and you can spend it make a lot more sense than here. I think anybody who watches this live on Twitch or record on YouTube, I've always got to give a particularly massive, robust, adult-style shout-out for those who are willing to contribute financially. Thank you so very, very much. All right, so yeah, this is pretty much a brand new deck. Boros Energy is kind of the one that kind of caught my fancy. People were trying, which by the way, I heard deck lists are coming back out on MTGO, but now they're like more reduced how they were for years. It used to be when there was a challenge, like there'd be it would only give you the top 8 deck lists. And somehow somebody got a way to like scrub all deck lists, so it would show up like all like 200 entrants or something. But now it's back the way it used to, I guess, where it's only like only the very top decks are released. But anyways, this deck, we got a lot of new cards in here. Almost every card's new, except for the lands, even though there is Arena of Glory, which will be interesting. It's got Exert on it to do double red, and if it's spent for a creature spell, that creature gains haste. Guide of Souls is pretty ridiculous, kind of like an Auriok champion. Static Prison is one hell of an enchantment, too. Ocelot Pride, a funny thing about this card, I may have told this story already. I had no idea this was a Magic card. It was called, I heard something called Ocelot Pride. I also heard there was going to be a new Metal Gear Solid game. So I was like, oh, Revolver Ocelot. But then I was like, Ocelot Pride? Like gay pride? So I thought Revolver Ocelot is going to be gay now? Even though I was like, is this a new game? Is it an interquel? What's going on? Because Ocelot died in 4. and was Liquid Ocelot. And then I turned out I was wrong on everything. This is a Magic the Gathering card. There's not a Metal Gear Solid new game. It's a remake of 3. And Revolver Ocelot is not gay in that game. So I was completely wrong in all 3 facets. But this card seems really good. I mean, a First Strike Lifelinker for 1 with Ascend and with its ability, you can get the City's Blessing really fast. Galvanic Discharge is a semi-lightning bolt. I like the 4 bolts. Amped Raptor is like the new Bloodbraid. Honestly, it's better than Bloodbraid because you can cascade into something higher. Ajani Nacatl Pariah is just a ridiculous card. Like, I remember this card was one of the first ones spoiled for Modern Horizons 3, and I was immediately concerned about the set because I was like, dude, this thing is for 2 mana, makes 4/2 worth of power and toughness. That's insane. And its abilities are ridiculous on the back. It says the 0 is create a 2/1 white creature cat token, warrior cat. When you do, you control a red permanent other than Ajani, Nacatl Avenger. He deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to any target. That's pretty broken. Like, all you need to have is an Amped Raptor or any of these. You know, you can't have these, but any of these. You know, and that's one thing that's different about my list. I'm going to try out 4 copies of Blood Moon in the main instead of Amulet of Unstable Amulet. Unstable Amulet in my gold fishing. This would be the first time I've ever played this deck, so you guys are going to see me struggling really bad. It just didn't really seem to be doing anything. It was kind of there. I guess it was an extra card, but you needed energy to... I don't know. We'll try. I'll eventually try that card too, but I wanted to try Blood Moon, and everybody knows how much I love Blood Moon, how many of my wins have been just, you know, anchored on that card, and a couple Fables, and this card, by the way, is insane. I called this card. This was my call. Yes, Moonum indeed, Blood Moon. This was my called shot. People were saying this card wasn't very good. I thought it was really good when it showed up. It was my favorite card design because I love Croaks. I don't love Uro. I love the design of Uro, but Uro was way too good. My camera is not working right now. There we go. And I really thought this card was amazing, and it turns out it is. It's probably the best overall card without any sort of combo. From Modern Horizons 3. Now, speaking of Modern, I haven't played Modern in a little bit. I'm aware that there is problems in the format. There's Nadu, and there's also Soul Spike. I've been playing Pioneer. By the way, I've had a pretty successful last couple of weeks in RCQs. Managed to make 2 top 8s. Almost made a 3rd top 8 with Vampires. Didn't win anything, but still, it's nice to get top 8s and get some cash. So we're going to see how things go today. I'm going to hop right in there and see if I can't win some games with this thing. You know, but hope you guys had a good, safe Independence Day weekend. I took some time off, obviously. I haven't played on MTGO since July 3rd. So almost a week, 5 days. I plan on being here the entire week. I don't think the only day that maybe get tough is Friday, but I think I can still squeeze in a stream. There are other decks I'm interested in. I would like to maybe try Jund with like 4 copies of Tarmogoyf and 4 copies of Nethergoyf. There's also Control Freak was showing off a deck that looked pretty sweet with Dimir Death Shadow with Psycho Frog, whatever it's called. Psychic Frog. That deck looked pretty sweet to me. There's definitely stuff out there, but I want to try out the deck with all new cards, right? Brand new strategy, all that good stuff. Alrighty, well, before I decide to go first, if you're with my beverage today, and folks, you may have remembered me drinking a few of these a couple weeks ago. Well, I got another one here. It's another beverage I haven't tried. What am I talking about here? I'm talking about a 16-ounce can of Rise Fuel Sunny D. That's right, we got Sunny D Tangy Original Rise Fuel. It's an energy drink. I've liked these a lot so far, particularly the lemonade one. I like Sunny D. You know, I have fond memories of playing soccer. You know, when I was like 7, getting that Sunny D at halftime was great. Such a rewarding treat. So we all know the official start video doesn't begin until I crack on my beverage. It's going to happen right now. Here we go. Come on now. Yeah. Give it a waft. Smells like Sunny D. Oh, yeah. That's Sunny D with a little bit of a caffeine kick. All right, yeah, I'm going to go first. I don't really see anything wrong with this. The only thing I got to remember is I got to get the basic planes. Because I do have 4 Blood Moons in this. Yeah, keep. Sure. I have 2 Elegant Parlors as well. So, that'll be just fine. What is that? Loxodon Eavesdropper? That's like from, what is that? Karlov Manor? It's probably Yawgmoth. Alright, let's get an Elegant Parlor in. Do some surveilling. Nah, do I want that? I think I want to just static prison that. I could go with the Ajani. Maybe that's a bad thing to static prison. I'll leave it on top. That's a fine card. I think I'm just going to throw out Ajani. I think that's too weak of a card to static prison. Plus I can just turn 3 Phlage it. Alright, time to get a basic... planes. What's nice, I don't have any double white. So it works pretty good. Cat Warriors. I guess it's a 3/3 worth of power and toughness. I said 4/2. I always figure this is a 1/2, not a 2/1. I mean, if they play a if they play like a Grist here, it'd be a pretty aggressive play to kill. I don't think they're going to do that. Or I should just Phlage that. Or should I static prison it? I could also play Fable and set up like double Phlage. I just feel like I should save static prison for like a Yawgmoth or a Grist or a Cauldron. I think I'm down with just getting the Delighted Halfling out of the way. Sure. Is this a Bowmasters? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we just swing here with the 2/1. Right? I mean, if they kill it, I get this. This enters with... maybe that's wrong. No, one of these will die. No, I mean, I guess that is wrong because they block, then this comes in, I can make another cat. Yeah, I think this is okay. If they block this transform, is it you have to? You may. You do not have to. But I will. I mean, sure, I'll take a Planeswalker and make another cat. I'll transform them. Here they got another Bowmaster. Oh. So then you return one of these. Sure. They get to return it to their hand? Is that what that said? Alright, we'll make this. And then I wonder if I should just go like Arena Glory, Static Prison that, and then play Fable. I don't think doing Phlage here does much, especially with that Shisonian, right? I mean, that thing's nasty. They return that back to their hand? Yeah, they do. What the hell? That was like triple black? That's super gross. It's probably dangerous to do this. I totally misplayed this, by the way. I should have played Fable the Mirror Breaker and then made the cat, and then I got done 2 damage. That's a huge misplay already. Making that clear to everybody. I really messed that up. Because what if I can't get the energy, then this just comes back, right? Yeah, I'll grab that. Because I could have killed that. Yeah, a huge misplay. Unless I top deck Lightning Bolt. That's alright. It's only 2 mana, too. And they just replay it. This thing's insane. Yeah. Really messed up there already. Again, Amped Raptor, which I'm going to go to 3 here. Paying energy. Yeah. Gonna say no. Getting close to Phlage down here. Lightning Bolt, excellent. Yeah, let's bolt that. Let's cast this. Let's kill that. Let's swing 4/4. It was great. It only took 1 energy, so I still have their Delighted Halfling stuck. And Amped Raptor is really good as a first striker. So far so good, despite my misplay already. Stuff like that's going to happen. You know, I've never played these cards before. I mean, literally every card you see me playing with right now, the only card besides the lands is Fable the Mirrorbreaker. It's the only card I've ever played with before. Of course, now they got to deal with Phlage, too. That's probably going to be coming out of the graveyard. I would assume it's going to keep getting Orcish Bowmaster. They do have to return to their hand, so that is the one safeguard on it, but they get to do this multiple times. They do Yawgmoth. They do it again. Get Bowmasters, I would assume. Kind of like this unending loop for them. Yeah, take out the first striker. All right. Now, I think it's a little bit crazy. I think I can cause Phlage to get haste here. Wow, another one of these. Yeah, I'll pay an energy, flip that. So pay a red, make double red. Yeah, let's do it. So you go tap, make red. That's haste. White, white. I believe this works. Maybe I should do Amped Raptor first. No, let's not. All right, the opponent knew what was going on there. Damn, what a strong first showing from this deck. Blood Moon is traditionally bad against Yawgmoth, so I'll take it out. Unlicensed Hearse is traditionally good against Yawgmoth, so I'll bring it in. Harsh Mentors also should be good, right? That's one card I haven't talked about. I played this card in Standard, so it's hilarious that all these years later, I'm playing it in Modern. Like, I would never expect this card. But thanks to Nadu, it's here. So whenever opponent activates the ability of an artifact, creature, or land on the battlefield, it isn't a mana ability. It deals 2 damage to him, so that will work against Yawgmoth. It's not a mana ability. It's great. It doesn't count Planeswalkers. It's just artifact, creature, or land. So yeah, we'll bring him in. What to take out here? Really, everything seems pretty decent. Maybe take out one, like, Ocelot Pride. Maybe one Fable. I think I can trim a Fable. Alright. Need to get a new pen. Pen died. Yeah, it looks fine. You know, the only thing that's a little bit rough is that I can't do Elegant Parlor to start because I have 1-drops, but are you really complaining about 1-drops? No Yawgmoth. Alright, there's that basic planes I need. Alright, deck. Your camera. Alright. I've never cast this card before, but I know every time you cast a creature, or whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life and 1 energy. Whenever you attack me, play 3 energy. When you do, put 2 +1/+1 counters on a flying counter. Target attacking creature becomes an angel in addition to its other types. And they keep that. They keep the +2/+2, and the flying. So it's pretty sick. What is this? When a cursed marauder enters battlefield, each wow. I did not expect to see that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. Oops. I think I'm just gonna play another Arid Mesa. Play another Guide of Souls. Hold up Lightning Bolt. If I need it or not. Pendlehaven. Let's do Elegant Parlor. I've got enough Ajani's. I can put it in my graveyard. Okay. I'm just gonna drop Ajani here. Hold up Bolt. Sure. Some cats. Now I could next turn potentially have the sick play of making Ajani flip Ajani, but I'm not really sure if that's the right play or not. Yeah. Sure. Do I just bolt this now? Do I want to flip it? +1/+2. Yeah, I'll flip. And yeah, I think I just want to do this for like a quarter calling, like destroys me. Puts me at 2, or puts that down to 2. Oh, down to 1. Put a +1/+1 on each cat. God, that's a +2. I just realized it's +2. Holy shit. Damn. I did not realize that. That was a +1. Alright. I mean, cats. Interestingly, I did not pull any of the 1/1 Ocelot tokens. Sure. I'm glad that wasn't in there. A 3/4. Yeah, man. Got yourself some Yawgmoth action. Block there. I could double block that. If I just hit a sack here, I mean, I guess. I don't know. If I block there, they could... Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't really get enough mana here. Do what I want to do. So it says create a control to any target. If I had 5 mana, I'd be able to do serious damage here. I think it's still you just want to do Harsh Mentor. Harsh Mentor just dies. Well, that's a 2/2. Make another cat. Yeah, I'd have to have another red, which isn't gonna work. Make another cat. I'll do 3 damage. I guess I should swing here with the Ajani and see if he blocks. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. He just won't block. That's rough. Why didn't he play... Why didn't he play the... Oh, because it costs 1 less, yeah. Fuck. No, 3/2. No matter what, it dies, so I'm not gonna, they're both at it, so yeah, just, Johnny's down. Amped Raptor. You want to say no? I guess we'll just do Amped Raptor first. Was it? Oh, I can't cast it as a Phlage. That sucks. I need to stay exiled those cards. I mean, I just put a Harsh Mentor here. I think so. He should have sacked like Honest Rutstein or Endurance, probably Endurance, to kill Amped Raptor in response to the Harsh Mentor being cast. I just gotta find like a static prison. That sucks that Amped Raptor missed. What's been harsh is he killed both my Guided to Souls. I don't know. We'll see what the opponent wants to do. What is going on, opponent? They just stopped. I guess I can talk about the Mariners. Mariners have been terrible. Luckily, the Astros have also started losing. So now, even though the Mariners are still losing, the Astros are losing. So therefore, our 2-game lead has been safe despite losing, what, 2 in a row again? We're not playing today. Travel day. Mariners got to play against what? San Diego next, I think. 2 games against San Diego, and then 4 games against like LA Angels, I think. San Diego's been looking pretty good, so Seattle might lose those. I think we're down in California, right? Down in San Diego, then down in Los Angeles. You know, Just have to see how it goes. Phone is disconnected. Their sweet Nigerian internet has gone down. So what does he do here? He just tries to kill Harsh Mentor? I mean, to do that, he's got to take 6 damage. Right? From my math. And then he's in dangerous territory of Phlage. I mean, I got 4 Phlages, 4 bolts. Pretty good. He could just fatal push it too, so. Oh. Never mind. Yeah. Pretty good. So he's down to 5. Take it. Step 4. Two birthing pods? Birthing Ritual. At the beginning of your end step, you control a creature. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Then you may sacrifice a creature if you do. Put a creature on the back with mana value extra or lesser among those cards on the battle where X is +1 sacrifice creature. So, alright, well, let's see what horrors await me here. That sucks. Go to Bowmaster. Alright, he's out of lightning bolt range. Fuck. Do I want to just kill the Prosperous Innkeeper? I mean, I guess I could hit him. I'm down to 3, I go up to 12. I'm going to 12 no matter what. I'm going back down to 11, I guess, because of this. Man. Take him down to 3. I'm going to be able to get Phlage out of the graveyard next turn, hopefully. I'm going to hit him. Wow. Soulless Jailer. Well, that plan was ruined. Wow, that plan was really ruined. I just never found a way to get rid of this fucking thing, man. Where the fuck is the static prison? Anyone seen that piece of shit? Yeah, I guess I just lose. I gotta probably concede to save time, I guess. I don't know. I got unlucky with the Amped Raptor. I mean, a majority of my deck is 2 or less, and, you know, just didn't show up. What, he missed on that one? No, he got Innkeeper. I guess he missed on the second one. Yeah, that's just game over. By 1. Alright. Well, I guess I probably need to bring in Wear Tear. One Ocelot. No, I like having more than one land. That's probably too many fucking lands. Are you fucking kidding me? I guess I'll keep and put an Arena of Glory on the bottom. I'm just gonna lose the time, I would assume. But in graveyard. Love it. Swing for one. It's funny as I can kill a whatchamacallit now, Yawgmoth. Please cast this, my god. Attack. How does this thing work? The 3/4 flyer. Probably getting brutally pushed. Endurance. Sure. Just a better harness lightning. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. What can I even say to that? I mean, this card's like really good. This Static Prison. I mean, it's pretty insane. Oh, they just have answers for fucking everything. This motherfucker knows how to play every fucking game on the fucking planet. What a fucking asshole. Oh, another Galvanic Discharge. Well, what the fuck do I even do? I don't have enough time to fucking think. Sure. Okay. Do 2 damage. Get rid of that. Swing in for 3. Oh yeah, it's when another cat dies, not itself. All right. Well, I just lost. Yep. I don't even know how good that does me. I guess put it in the graveyard. It's just not doing anything. I can't bolt the Yawgmoth. Oh my god! What is that? What the fuck is that? Well, I'm gonna lose this game to time. Man, maybe I would have bolted him back to back. Maybe I'd survive this. Yeah. I guess we're gonna give it haste. I feel like I kept a bad hand. I don't know what I'm doing with this deck. You know, I'm just a piece of shit that should be shot on spot. Alright. That's the end of the game. Man, I drew a lot of lands here, too. I mean, this is a lot of lands. I guess for both players. Just damn. This deck does have a lot of lands for some reason. I'm not really sure why people are on 22. Seems strange. Me on 20 fucking 2. Just maybe this Boros deck isn't very good. I don't know. Maybe it's a piece of shit, and I'm just figuring that out right now. I don't know. Maybe it's awful. I just haven't figured that out yet. Maybe it's just garbage. You know? Maybe I'm fucking garbage. I'm at 1. I just don't play matches fast enough either. And Licensed Hearse seemed bad. Honestly, I didn't really need anything out of the graveyard except against Rutstein, I guess. So yeah, I mean, the deck looked good game one. Everything after that looked like ass. Just looked terrible. I made one misplay. It didn't matter because I won the game. Of course, the game, you make a misplay and you win. So it's like, well, what did I even learn from that? Well, I did learn from it. But I just got to remember to have a red permanent on the field to use that to get the lightning bolt ability. All right, this pen died. It doesn't work anymore. I think I have a backup pen. I think so. Did my kids take my backup pen? Does this one work? Looks old. No, this pen doesn't seem to work either. Hang on. It's a really old pen. And it's struggling. Looks like it might work. I don't know. It looks like it's pretty shitty. Gotta go find more pens. Oh, wait, hang on. I found where the kids may have put the good pen. I knew I had a backup pen in here. There we go. Saved. Saved. Alright, these pens are trash. Alright. I knew I had a backup pen in here. Because that pen was dying for a long time. I'm one of those guys that just won't get rid of anything till it officially needs to get thrown away. So I brought a backup pen in, but my kids are always messing with them. Yeah, I'll keep. Man, that was a brutal dice war up here. It took towards 1, 2, 4 dice rolls. I've never seen this card before. Uggin's Labyrinth. Again, all is dust. A Talisman of Resilience. I have 3 different lightning bolts. Oh, I guess I can bolt people to death. The hell is this? Exile target land. Was it kicked? No, it wasn't kicked. Right? Yeah, it's... Love the additional land there. Well, that's getting bolted. Get out. Swing for 1. It's interesting this triggers every time. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. So this thing says tap, return the exiled card. Leaving all as dust, so I don't want to play into that. Well, I think we need Blood Moon in this match, right? Blood Moon, I mean, I got some in the main. I got 4 in the main, actually. 7 mana Eldrazi, this can only be death. Devourer of Destiny. The 6 fucking 6. Alright, well, I can double bolt it, I guess. Alright, let's get Elegant Parlor. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, put it on top. Well, I'm glad I drew all those bolts. One Blood Moon off the top wouldn't hurt. Man, how does this guy keep drawing Eldrazi's? And they're all big. Like target land, okay. I mean, I've got lands to spare here, so sure. And then they get to, when this spell, when you search your library for a land, so no matter what, they get to look for a land, but if it's kicked, they get to exile land. Alright. Get power plant. Sure. Oh my god. I think I just need to thin the deck. I mean, what is going on here? Mariah's got a basic plains, and I need Blood Moon so bad. All I know is they haven't missed one draw step. One draw step. I haven't drawn. I did draw a lightning bolt, but other than that, it's been only lands. Oh, and I guess I got another Guide of Souls. So, I don't know. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't think I can beat Wormcoil Engine. I mean, they can just cast it anyways. No, I've already lost this game. I guess this deck's bad. I don't know. Static Prison. Well, that can actually get rid of Wormcoil Engine. I don't have anything in the deck that can get rid of this, right? I guess, like, it can trade with the Phlage. Well, I got 4 in the deck. I don't know where they are. Can't seem to find them. No clue. Completely lost. I can't even find a creature. This must be like an aggressive deck. And I've played one. That's going in the graveyard. That's all I can find right now. Put that in the graveyard. Get it out of here. Yeah, they even have talismans. I mean, this guy has drawn just like a Greek fucking god with a 9-inch cock. And I've just drawn like nothing. Like, it's been terrible draws this game. Look, I need to have the Static Prison for the whatchamacallit, Wormcoil. But I mean, it's horrible. If I can get like a Phlage, we might be okay. Sure. Huh? What is happening? Help! What the fuck? Am I supposed to, like, do something with this deck? Like, yeah, I kept kind of a loose hand. I know I was playing against Eldrazi, right? I had no idea I was playing against this deck. But I kept, you bolt a lot of stuff, which I did. The bolts are actually still pretty decent. But I just have not found anything. It's been just, like, miserable here. That's fine. I've got more lands. We got more. This guy can't miss either. That's the thing that's crazy. Every single turn, he's drawing something beastly. Like, I don't even know, man. Like, what is this? Like, this is back-to-back games. I've had a lot of lands. I mean, there's no way I can win now. I don't have. I guess I can just continuously get more Static Prisons. I mean, I don't know. More lands. Even more lands. That's more lands. Excited for more lands. I'm going to play that out. Just show them I got more lands. How many lands is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 of 18 cards have been lands. I haven't gotten anything above a 1-drop. 3 Guide of Souls, 3 Lightning Bolts, and 2 Static Prisons. This deck does run a lot of 1-ofs. That is true. I mean, there are a lot. But there are non-1-drops. And, goddamn. Like, wow. Now that's a beating. Obviously I want Wear Tear. That should be good. Bonecrusher Giant might be okay because they probably are playing the One Ring, right? I think that's alright. Probably Lightning Bolt can come out. Even though it did put in work. I'm not really sure I'm going to beat the big creatures. I just don't really have anything. I mean, maybe I should take out Galvanic Discharge instead. Well, if I get enough energy, I can kill stuff with that. Because that can... I mean, I was up to like 7 energy one game. Yeah, I don't think they're ever going to fix it. Something happened. Oh, Damping Sphere should also be good. I need to bring that in. Yeah, let's take out a couple of Galvanic Discharge, too. This can hurt me, because sometimes I try to cast more than 1 spell a game. Well, there we go. Keep. Keep. A lot of 1-drops, but I can handle it. Start with Devourer of Destiny. This card from your opening hand, if you do at the beginning of your first upkeep, look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put one of those cards on top, exile the rest. Okay. Cast this, please. I think that's right. I think you want to do Guide of Souls before Ocelot Pride, I think, maybe. I think. Does he not have to reveal it? No, he does not. So we exile Expedition Map, Sowing, and Urza's Mine. What do you get there? A Devourer of Destiny. Return exile card to its owner's hand. That's pretty good, honestly. That's a really good land. Now I'll get my energy out of this thing. Play Ocelot Pride. Swing for 1. Look at this cat. I didn't get any of these tokens in 3 boxes. I didn't get any Ocelot Prides. I think I got 2 of these. Alright, well, here comes the fabled Blood Moon, hopefully. Let's get another Plains. Do I have anything that's double white? No. Do I have anything that's double red? Excuse me. I don't think so. I think everything's single, right? I think so. I think it's just best to get another Plains. Swing for 3. going to put it on Ocelot Pride. Damn, they did a lot of damage. Oh, I'm an idiot. I have no red mana anymore. Yeah, I'm dumb as hell. That was really sad. Okay, don't use this energy. Again, guys, I'm forgetting how this deck works. I guess I can still Damping Sphere. I can still salvage this a little bit and play Damping Sphere. Okay. Okay. All right. See how bad I'm punished here. Apparently, I'm not punished yet. All right, let's not use that energy. That was a huge... Okay, I got a Sacred Foundry. Okay. We'll just shock it. I mean, fuck it. I'll have the City's Blessing now. Yeah, swing with everybody. I mean, I have it now, so... I'll put it on here. All right. All right, they've been Blood Moon. I guess I should have tapped this one, but whatever. Cats! All right, well, shit. I misplayed hard there, but I don't know what the opponent kept. They just did nothing the entire game. I could have been badly punished there, but just there's too many cats. Too many goddamn cats. I'll keep. I will keep it. Again, it's the Devourer of Destiny. Is that 2 of them? Jesus Christ. What is that? They start with like a 9-card hand? Because they don't exile these things. You get to keep them. You just reveal them and you get additional cards? Is that right? You may reveal this card. If you do at the beginning, look at the top 4 cards. You may put one of those, exile the rest when you cast a spell. Yeah, so they just get to... So that one missed or something? What is going on with this card? You may reveal this card from your opening hand. If you do at the beginning of your first upkeep, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You put one of those... Oh, they put on top. It's not as good as I thought it was. Still good. So they exiled Ugin, Eldrazi Temple Expedition Map, Talisman, Thought Not Seer, and Urza's Mine. Okay. Tally ho. Alright, this is going to be a little bit short on the Blood Moon. But I did like that 3rd land there. Let's see what they have for turn 3 here. It's probably going to be devastating. I don't know what Eldrazi got. Show me that. There you go. Okay, have the big one. Okay, it's Karn, the Great Creator. It's not... I mean, if that was a Karn liberated, I probably had already lost. Yeah. See what they get here. Liquid metal coating. I guess that's pretty good. Because that staves off Blood Moon for a little bit. So now I miss Lightning Bolt. Put it in graveyard. Yeah. So what does this say? It says, if I remove this with Static Prison, I think I just want to Galvanic Discharge that. I think so. I think that works, right? So yeah, I can still tap this. Okay. Cats. That's bad. Okay. So I want to play Arena Glory. I think I like Blood Mooning and then Static Prisoning. Devour of Destiny. When it's only when it's cast, right? When you cast it, exile it. Okay, so it just enters the battlefield. It doesn't get anything. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Doing that. Blood Moon and then do that. Exile that. Swing for 2. I don't think anything else makes any sense, so. Yeah, I can't do the haste thing with that. Swing for 2. Well, I took out the lightning bolts and 2 galvanic discharges, and you know that seemed like really good. Fuck. Comes a basic waste. I have no way to get rid of that. That's a forest. Seiju. Well, they still can't cast this thing. It still needs colorless, so that's interesting. Yes, prevent that. I really can't get any energy right now. I think I just want Fable. Anyway, I can discard a Phlage. No Boseiju yet. Maybe I should have played Ajani. There is a green one, right? Exile target land. Oh, they get to search for a land with that one, too. It wasn't kick, though. They don't get to exile land. Yes. I'll discard one for sure. Yeah, just that one, I guess. Get another Blood Moon. Swing for 4. Make that precious treasure I need right now. And then I basically need to do like Amped Raptor here just to get the energy, I think. It was Galvanic Discharge? No, I don't want to spend my energy on that. Alright, we're living really dangerously here. Fuck. Well, luckily I have another different Blood Moon, but... that's terrible. Just take a beating for a little while. Ah, game's over. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this deck's just not that good, you know? I mean, for real. Maybe it's just absolute garbage. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. Like, maybe it's just not good, which sucks, because I spent a lot of money on this. I'm sure people will be saying, oh, you played terribly, and you suck ass, and fuck you, and go hang yourself, and stuff, the normal comments I get. I mean, all I can do is play a Fable. He's going to exile the thing. Yeah, I guess my clock just wasn't fast enough. I guess. That's an ugly expedition map. Yeah. At least I get a... at least I get a card from that. Graveyard. More of the exiles, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not possible to win now. Yeah, I don't think so. I had a shot there for a second. I guess I still technically do a little bit. Because I can go double static prison. That's not terrible. I need to get rid of that Karn. Static prison that Karn. And then... man. Gonna say no. I mean, if I discard one of these, it's just kind of like over. Obviously, I need to get rid of Karn. Get that out. go to 3 and continue the prayers? Like, I don't know. Oh, yeah, they got World Breaker too. Yeah, all right. So, guys, I don't know if this deck's good or not. I mean, clearly I'm terrible. I'm a horrible player. I'm like one of the worst players probably in the world that attempts to pretend to be somebody who's halfway decent. You know, that's kind of the joke, right? Like, there's a lot of Magic players that are really bad, right? But most of them just stay at home and draft on Arena. You know, I just... You know, I don't see how it's a bad matchup. I mean, I don't know, man. I guess Blood Moon is just not good anymore. Like, I don't know how that's fucking possible. How can Blood Moon not be good? It makes 0 sense when you have so many decks that are like this. But they're just 4-color or even 3-color decks struggle against Blood Moon most of the time. I mean, just what the fuck has happened to where Blood Moon is like an ineffective out to these decks? What has happened? What the fuck happened? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, I just noticed they changed that. That's kind of helpful. It gives you a line to let you know what's going on. It's just, I don't know. Like clearly I'm a really bad player. Like, people want to make that clear all the fucking time. But there's times where, I mean, it's like, I don't think I could have done anything really differently. What the hell just happened here? Okay, I fixed it. I don't know. I think every matchup's a bad matchup for me. When your skill level is considered poor, like mine is, where people just constantly think of me almost as... I mean, when I go to RCQs, I win about half the matches I play. Like, you know, on MTGO, I have a worse record than I do in paper. I think that's because people are better on MTGO than they are in paper. What does this even do? Annihilator X? Sacrifice 2 permanents? What is this? Ulamog has an X is the number of +1/+1, so it's got 8. Great. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, I guess I can have some fun here and do this. See what I cascade into. It's an Ocelot Pride. Hell yeah, we cast that. And just concede. So, I mean, again, I'm forcing game 3s, but I'm not able to get over the top. Like, do I think the deck is bad? No. Am I bad? Probably. You know, I mean, but what I was saying was, I won about half the matches in RCQs, in paper in general, and I used to go to locals. Well, actually, at locals, I was usually 3-1, you know. Locals is never as good as RCQs. But when I beat somebody at an RCQ, you know, I have a really bad reputation at RCQs. People think I'm just a fucking joke. I mean, people think I'm terrible. I don't know why that is. I've won RCQs. I've done well at PPTQs before that. You know, I've never made a day 2 at a Grand Prix or anything, but you know, I got 10th place at a 310-man tournament back in the day. You know, it wasn't that long ago, less than 10 years ago. But for some reason, I have a horrible reputation of being a terrible player, and I don't know why that is. I don't think I'm any worse than the other guys for the most part. So, you know, it just becomes a stigma on yourself where you're just like, wow, well, I shouldn't win this because I'm terrible. You know, the deck is struggling. It's not because I had a bad draw or the opponent had really good draws. It comes down to me being a bad player, but that can't be true. It's a severe psychological detriment to me. You know, and people are like, well, maybe you should go get help. Maybe you should go tell a psychiatrist that. I'm like, what am I going to go tell them that for? Just wasting their fucking time. This is a fucking children's card game. People need to be going to psychiatrists that have, like, serious problems. That, you know, where they're thinking about hurting themselves or hurting others, or they've got alcohol problems. I don't have any of those problems. My problem is I don't win enough at Magic the Gathering to feel satisfied. And at some point, I ask myself, you know, after I've won RCQs and gone to RCs recently, I say, what is enough winning for you, man? What is enough to keep you satisfied? What would you finally look at yourself and be like, I'm one of them? And I think the bare minimum would be qualifying for a Pro Tour, right? I think that'd be the bare minimum of me saying, hey, I made it. I finally got there. Would it be? I don't know. Like, I might go to a Pro Tour and be like Reed Duke at the 2013 World Championship and lose my first 7 rounds and be like, wow, I'm a piece of shit. I don't belong here at all. I lucked out, got all the way here. You know? But did I like this deck? Yeah, I did. I like how low to the ground it is. I think I see why, Seek Nair, that you say it's that Eldrazi is a bad matchup. I mean, those are just big, fat-ass creatures that I can't really deal with. I mean, I can get Phlage, but Phlage isn't the best creature for fighting those wars because you have to exile 5 from your graveyard to escape it. You know, I kept a pretty loose hand in a couple games, especially against Yawgmoth, I guess. Game 1 against Eldrazi, I had no idea that I was playing against Eldrazi, and I think it was a fine hand to keep, honestly. Game 2, this deck looked insane. Of course, the opponent did nothing, so that helps. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not giving up on it. I'm playing it a whole week, and this is probably my deck of choice, honestly. I just got to practice more with it, figure out more stuff, and try to figure out what's the best way to proceed, right? I'm not giving up on it, though. There are other decks I want to try, but are they as good as this deck? I don't know. So anyways, this is some shout-outs here. Shout-outs to Seeknair95, Manure Butt, the MTG bot, and the Nightbot. I mean, I think it's still technically counting the matches. So I guess it's here doing something, but it doesn't really exist anymore. I don't know what happened. Just everything's falling apart. So anyways, guys, yeah, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, I did try. I think the deck's fine. Just I need more help with it, and, you know, maybe it was bad matchups. I don't know, but we'll see. Is Blood Moon right in the main? I mean, it looked good there. But maybe it should be in the side. I don't know. It sucks I can only play 2 fucking matches a day. I mean, these take fucking forever. And a lot of it is that, yeah, I bitch and moan. But that's not even that. I have to think so fucking hard. Is that a sign of a bad player where I have to sit there and, like, analyze every card and decision I make? I don't think so. I think that's fine. I mean, otherwise people say I'm going too fast. So I don't know. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully I can get a win with this deck. We'll have to really celebrate. It'll be the first time I've ever won with this deck. I did win 2 games, so I'm halfway there to winning a match. And the temperature has risen to 88 in here. So a little bit hotter than I expected it to be. Alright, guys, thanks for joining me. Everyone be safe out there. Eat some good food, drink some beverages, spend time with your loved ones. If you did watch this live on Twitch, of course, please consider following. If you watch this on YouTube, please consider subscribing to this video, a thumbs up. And you can also follow me on Twitter for reasons completely unknown. I don't know why you do that, but I appreciate it if you do. All right, everybody, thanks for watching, and hope to see you here tomorrow. Peace!